Stadium in Boise, Idaho. It's the Texas State Bobcats and the Boise State Broncos. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Broncos head coach before the game. He believes so strongly in this wide receiver. He has been in the top 5 all season in receiving yards. Nobody can cover this guy. We've seen every type of different defense. Bracket, zone. Nobody has been able to stop him this year. Let's see if he's able to have a similar impact on this game today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. He'll bring it out. It's Pryor. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So Texas State's offense will go to work first. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did. He was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Well, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And, you know, you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit hard.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Boise State! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
What a play by the defense, coming out early in the game on the very first drive and setting the tone. Not just forcing a 3-and-out, not just forcing a punt. How about creating a turnover and taking it to the house? Pick 6.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going. Makes a grab and room to run. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. To the house. Touchdown, Bobcats.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect it. You got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
On the run from inside his own 5. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. The Broncos offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him, mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press them and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times, because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to that guy.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. To the ground. He's got it again. Got a little press. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Broncos headed quickly to the line.
This defense is going to have to do a better job slowing down the run. We've seen twice now in this opening drive this guy break one. And so this defense has to do a better job at the point of attack. And their D coordinator probably is already thinking to himself, why have to get another guy in the box to slow this guy down?
On the ground, it's Riley. Across, got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Broncos!
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. Texas State takes the field, hoping to get this drive started. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Jackson gonna throw it. Buys a little time with his feet. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Burgess. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Let's talk for just a minute about Texas State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, makes the catch and he's free. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. The Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. Off play action on first down. That's caught. It's Sparks. Into the house. Touchdown, Bobcats. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. As productive as these 2 offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. Off the play fake. Quarterback adapting. Fires downfield. It's caught downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, ever since this guy showed up on campus this year, he has made a statement. He's their best wide receiver, and not just on this team, not just in this conference, but in the entire country. This guy's in the Heisman race, David, as a true freshman.
That's just crazy. And again, picking up everything and picking it up in stride, like succeeding week in and week out, becoming the go-to guy at such a young age with such little experience. It just speaks to his talent. It's through the roof. The production's meeting the talent, and this guy is an absolute superstar.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to him. Turns it on at midfield. He's now up to 75 yards rushing in this one, and he is well on his way to a 1,500-yard season.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind, and it forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. To the air, it's Madsen. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
It's complete on the right side. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Burgess. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. 2nd and 1, and they're going to make him line up to defend the pass. 4 wideouts, 2 on either side. On the run, it's Jenkins. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Right back to the well. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The blue turf rumbling on this 3rd down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. Jackson will throw. Sends it downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Bobcats send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He's got it. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. And so the Boise State offense comes out to go to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football. But the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield, and he's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Making side adjustments here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Complete to the left. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the 1st quarter stats. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Looking for a gap. It's Riley. Maybe a crease. 30. 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Broncos.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He's able to sneak his way across the 20 and steps out at the 21. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. The run inside. It's Jenkins. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. Jackson gonna throw it. Now improvising. Kept it, and he's past the marker. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires left side, it's Smith. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Bobcats will line it up on 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on 1st down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Texas State. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I was about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the right. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking for space. It's Wiley. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Complete to the right. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Broncos racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking for a man. It's Madsen. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fires to the big fella. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Third and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Trying to keep this drive alive. Makes a pass to Marker. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And Boise State, man, it seems like they always find their guy. And Dylan Riley replaces Ashton Genty. They're going to run the football. Palmer, they make no bones about it. They're a physical run team. They play action off of that. But whoever's at the running back spot is going to get fed.
Yeah, Riley had his big opportunity a year ago, and man, he shined. He averaged almost 6 yards a carry. He was an explosive play waiting to happen. And I think having that year under his belt now has given him so much more confidence going into this season, and he is going to be the focal point, I think, of this Broncos offense.
He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
A lot of times on second down, you're thinking pass, especially second maybe a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down really easily.
In the red area, it's Riley. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Touchdown, Broncos! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Let's see what he can do with the return. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down.
Kick returners just have to do a better job knowing where they are on the field and what the situation is. That's a ball you got to let go through the end zone. That's a touchback. Instead, you're trying to be the hero, and now you've done yourself more harm than good. The offense starting in terrible field position.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And now the Broncos called their first of 3 timeouts. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Bringing the heat. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, if at first you succeed, try again. They've already linked up twice for touchdown passes, so no question the quarterback here still in the first half looking for his go-to guy, but you got to give the defense credit there. They were expecting it, and they were able to make sure that one fell incomplete.
Slips through the line. There he goes. Open it up. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the deep shot for the end zone. In the end zone, he's got it. Touchdown, Boise State.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best play.
Turning it on! They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. Pulls it in. It's Burgess. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Bobcats come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. The option, he'll keep it. Sweet cut there. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
And that's not a surprise for this offense, man. They continue to find him. He's made those big plays. He's put some touchdowns on the board. He's been the big play guy in this offense. And I don't think I'd stop either. We're still getting started in this.
Could be an alley. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Bobcats kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Jackson will throw. Makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Texas State.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half. Close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Here on the Broncos sideline, there is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it up right now. We'll see if the offense can answer again or if the defense starts to make a stick.
Kearney on the Jets. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. He's taking the shot. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Bobcats will boot it away to start the second half. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Checking in with Coach Kinney at the half. This is the moment his defense has to get organized. They have been a little problematic here in this first half, giving up too many points. And now, with the opponents getting the ball to start the second half, they do not want that momentum and a positive offensive output right here to change this game. He said our defense has to make a statement and make a stand, and it starts right now. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy.
And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Guys, Guys, the vibe down here on the Boise State sideline, there is so much enthusiasm on the sideline right now. This running back has been brilliant today. Over 200 yards rushing, and he continues to run strong. The coaches told us he gets stronger as the game goes on. We'll see how much longer they keep him out there. With the big lead, he has been brilliant so far today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open.
Makes the grab in their space. Touchdown, Broncos! And they take it in for 6 more points. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Texas State takes the field, hoping to get this drive started. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Bobcats are in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Got a man. It's Sparks. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jenkins. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive. Trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Jackson gonna throw it. Pocket breaking down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Got it down the field. Touchdown, Bobcats. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in this game. 3 of his 6 have come in this one. And they tacked on the extra point. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. They tried to get the wall set up for him. Not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Guys, the vibe down here on the Boise State sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
All right, Holly. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Wagner. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
And the Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And that's got to be so frustrating for this defense, man. He's already over 100 yards. Like, they're going to continue to feature him, especially on 3rd down. And so far, this defense, they can't find the answer. They can't get him to the ground. They've got to find something to slow this dude down.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Running inside. It's Riley. Still running at the 35. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Broncos are rolling down the field. Quick completion to the right. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback may change this route. They'll send the back in motion. Scanning the field, it's Madsen. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Thank you. That's what the defensive backs say to the defensive linemen when they get home and put pressure on the quarterback fast and the ball comes out erratic.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. He had that first down marker squarely in his sights, but boy, a tough, hard-nosed tackle is going to leave him about a yard short.
That's a nice completion. I know you don't get the first down. You're obviously set up in field goal range here down in the red zone, but because you've got 4th and short now, you may decide to go for this if you're on offense.
Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. Run in the red zone, it's Riley. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, I think the coaching staff and fans knew that this guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year, but I don't know if anyone expected him to have this kind of season statistically, guys. That's his 20th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score.
Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. Touchdown Broncos. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David. Caught, and he's got room. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Jenkins. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. On the run, it's Burgess. And he'll be brought down. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Jackson will throw. Here's the pressure. Got the back over the middle. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. The Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. No fair catches here, looking for room. He's got great speed. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
It's complete.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll try to get it through the air. He's going to fire deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern.
Go!
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Quick completion on the out route. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be the end of quarter number 3. Period starts with a second down play. To the air, it's Madsen. Here's a heat. Makes the grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Looking for room. It's Riley. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't know about that play call, man. Your quarterback's already thrown 3 TDs in this game. Pollock, let him cook down here.
Yeah, I mean, trying to show some balance, but he has had a great day. I trust him. This is a good situation. I'm going to put the ball in his hands, and I'm going to let him throw this football and get a touchdown.
Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. On the option. Pitch, looking for the corner. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stopped short of the goal line. Here comes the option. The pitch. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on 4th down? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here?
I'm not sure he made it out of the end zone, and it is a safety. So after that safety, they'll kick it away from their own 20.
Well, he was trying his best to get out of the end zone, but the penetration up front is what got that safety for the defense. Shooting their gaps, winning the one-on-ones. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Here on the Broncos sideline, they are so hyped up for their running back. This star has proven that he is somebody who should be in the national conversation.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
There we go, defense. That's the play you needed to have. All night long, you've been giving up big ones to this offense. That's why you're in the position you're in right now, down by multiple possessions. But finally, they come away with their first sack.
Back to throw, it's Madsen. Bought a little time, lets it go. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Offense in a bunch formation. He might want another play. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Gets it out quickly. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down.
That guy might not be the tallest wide receiver in the world, but he sure is quick coming out of his...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. He's down immediately, but they convert on fourth down and keep the drive alive. And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Firing to the right, complete. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Wants to throw it. He lets it fly. Makes the grab at the 10. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul.
You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. The Broncos trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Trying to slam in. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
The best red zone offenses are the ones who can run the ball in this area, but that's a tough ask today, especially against this unit. One of the best 5 defenses in the nation stopping the run. This is a real...
And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
He finds a soft spot in the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Pulls it in. It's Burgess. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football.
Snags it, and there's running room. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Boise State ready to send out that offense. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Pressure coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Dropping back, it's Madsen. A strike downfield. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for a young man.
Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing a strike.
Fires on the move. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Quarterback making checks. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's not afraid to go deep. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Atkins. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's